morning.
We had a coffee. Colleen?
Oh, yeah, we must be out. You know, you've been really quiet since we got home last night. Is everything okay?
Got a lot on my mind.
The investigation for Catherine and Jill?
More Gothic art? You sick of this stuff?
Oh, it's the second half to my medieval arts class. I have to take it for my major.
Who's teaching?
Professor Corbell. Why?
Professor Corbell? After all the time you spent with this guy, you can't call him by his first name?
He's my teacher.
So you never call him Adrian?
Nobody else in his class does. Why should I? Have you seen my wallet?
Yeah, it's on the nightstand.
Good morning.
Hi, sweetheart.
Good morning. Oh, my gosh, I think he got bigger overnight.
Well,
Didn't
the way
you?
he's been eating, I wouldn't be a bit surprised.
Speaking of breakfast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll get it in a minute.
No. I have a better idea. Let's go out.
Where?
Oh, I thought we could borrow the Newman jet, fly to Paris for croissants.
Again.
Okay, fine. Athletic club. You.
What about Ben?
Well, Janet can look after him if that's all right with you. Yes, you are. You are
Sure.
my baby.
Yeah, I'll go get showered and we can go. Will you entertain the baby?
Oh, it would be my pleasure.
Let me be back.
Look at this. Who is this? This is the evil William Bardwell and the hag Detective Sullivan. And they're evil. They're coming to get you. They're coming to get you.
Glad to see you haven't left yet.
Why don't I like the sound of that?
I told you I had a date with William Bardwell last night.
I don't care what you say. I'm not calling him Daddy.
He's reopening the Glow Again case as a favor to Jill and me.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, indeed. If he finds out that I'm responsible for that tainted face cream,
You could be sent to jail for Emma Gibson's death.
Bradley?
Hey, good morning, Dad. You want some coffee?
No, sweetheart, thank you. You talked to Mr. Arkadinian?
He's on his way.
You spoken with Neil?
As far as he's concerned, we're headed to Switzerland on business.
It is absolutely imperative that no one knows about this. I don't want your mother to know about this.
I won't say a word. No one will know what we're doing.
Did you get your beauty sleep? What's this?
I told you I'm not eating until you let me out of here.
Fine by me.
Such a tough guy, Paul Williams, aren't you? You wouldn't let me die. You had a chance to kill me when you found me, and you didn't.
Well, you think you know me, do you?
You don't have it in you.
You never know what someone's capable of until you push them past the breaking point.
So what are we gonna do, Michael?
You realize I'm in trouble, too. I helped you cover up.
You don't have to worry about going to prison for murder.
Technically, it's only manslaughter. You know, I could lose everything. My career, my wife, my son. What did you do? What did you say to Bardwell to make him suspicious?
I told you. He thinks he's doing me some kind of noble favor.
No more problems.
Michael, something happened last night.
Oh, no, not you two. No.
It's bad.
Is this something that I could get into trouble for?
No.
Sure. Then go on.
Well, Detective Sullivan and Paul were at the coffee house last night, and I told them I would show them the security camera footage from the night Carmen was murdered.
Why would you do a bonehead thing like that?
To prove that I had nothing to do with the murder.
Well, you should have called me first.
I know, but it's too late now.
Well, was there anything on this tape that I should know about?
Well, it's just the thing. There's 3 days missing from the DVR.
3 days can't be that important, right, Michael?
Which days?
The day before Carmen's murder, the day of, and the day after.
Not good days to go missing.
Yeah, no kidding. I never touched it.
What about Jana?
I'm the only one who has the password to the system. Look, I know this looks bad.
Michael.
All right. Rule number 1. Never volunteer to hand over anything to a detective in a murder investigation unless you've cleared it with me first.
I'll walk out with you.
Actually, I'm staying. I got some work to do on the computer.
Are you gonna be home for dinner?
I don't know yet.
Okay. See ya.
See ya.
Everything ready to go? Thank you. The pilot is on standby.
Storage space is secured at the Geneva Freeport in Switzerland.
Good.
And I've already shipped some high-end antiquities, so we'll look like we're in business. Let's just hope, though, that they don't do any snooping around, because if they discover that it's a newly leased space, there might be a problem.
There's no reason to worry about that. Our dealers come and go there all the time. That should not arouse any suspicion whatever.
Hey, by the way, the last few pieces of the Grosjean collection that were sold in Geneva. So it's good that we're fencing our pieces out of there.
Exactly. Now the question is, will Operation draw out the right people? Who own the piece that we are interested in?
Well, there's no way to tell. Could have been lost or stolen years ago.
If not, whoever has the piece may not take the bait.
You know, Victor, we don't have to do this. We can stop it right now.
We will not quit now.
For all we know, whoever has the piece has no idea that there's any danger surrounding it.
If they do, they'll be so much more cautious.
I haven't touched the surveillance equipment in weeks.
And you have no idea why those 3 days are missing.
No, none.
Pretty incredible coincidence.
It is one.
See, now even you're suspicious of me.
No, not you, Kevin.
Honey, we all know that you didn't kill anybody. But if footage was erased, someone had to erase it.
And you've given the police reason to think it was you.
Well, I never would have offered to show Sullivan and Paul the footage if I knew it wasn't there. Am I in trouble?
Well, it's not enough for the DA to build a case. Unless there's something more substantial. Some piece of incriminating evidence. Is there?
I'm thinking. Well, my fingerprints were on that duct tape, and someone said they saw Carmen's car outside the coffee house.
Well, that was a tip. It was never substantiated. Her car was found at the athletic club, but outside of surveillance camera range. There's no footage of it being parked.
Okay. So then the missing footage at the coffee house means nothing.
Well, nothing except that maybe you have a faulty DVR.
I don't know what it means, Kevin. But if you hear from the DA, call me.
Fine.
And don't volunteer information.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Oh. Well, what about Finn?
Jenna said she'd be right up.
That's right. So go. Have some fun. And we'll take care of Finn.
Is there any more coffee?
In the kitchen.
Huh? You remember fun.
Yes, I do. Thanks.
Oh, excuse
Oh,
me.
honey, yeah.
Yeah?
Michael, it's Paul.
What's up?
I need to see you about our situation.
Oh, can it wait till this afternoon?
No, it's urgent.
How urgent?
Would you just get over here?
All right, I'm on my way.
Work?
I have to break our date this morning.
Oh, honey, you know, clients come first.
Try again for lunch?
Whatever. You know where to find me.
All right. Thank you. I'll
What?
call. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, don't even worry about it. I completely understand.
All right.
Hi.
I didn't realize you worked here in the mornings.
I don't usually.
I don't usually eat breakfast here.
Must be fate. Lily, what am I gonna do? I could barely look at A in class today. I get so nervous when he looks at me. I'm afraid people will notice. Last week, he told me I look nice in my white tee, so I bought a white sweater and earrings. I hope I don't look like Frosty the Snow Woman. We had a really cool talk after class. I know that you think I'm crazy, but I can't stop how I feel. Did you see us today in the coffee house? Didn't he look hot in his black jacket? He accidentally drank from my cup, but I didn't tell him. My heart was pounding the whole time.
Now, Mr. Cotton, I know this is a rather unusual situation. I wonder if you could help my daughter.
I don't think I have what you need.
Oh, please hear us out first.
You were very helpful last summer when we were looking for pieces from the Grujon collection.
You purchased 2 excellent pieces.
Well, we thought so, too. And so did someone else.
I don't understand.
They were stolen.
I had no idea. You don't think that I...
No. We don't think you had anything to do with it.
We would like you to help us find them. I want to buy them back.
Oh, sorry I'm late.
I was just phoning you. You know, Michael canceled. I'm not going out anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, Jenna was looking forward to getting some playtime in with Finn.
I am taking you to breakfast, so get your coat.
That's okay, Gloria. You don't have to do that.
No. You have been cooped up in this place for a week, so please, I insist. Come on.
Is it still okay? Yeah, of course it is.
All right. There's a bottle for Finn, top shelf of the fridge. I'll find it. And you know, if he gets a bubble in his stomach, if you just put him over your lap, you know, rub his...
Lauren.
Right, just like the way you showed me last time.
Right. Right. Okay. And, ooh, he loves to be rocked in his carrier.
Okay, we've got it under control.
Lauren, please. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
All right, then okay. Pediatrician's phone number, by the phone. And if you need to reach me...
Okay, I have your cell phone number and Michael's. Don't worry, it's all right.
Okay. Then we're off.
Have a good time.
Hi. So, did you get a chance to talk to Michael about the missing footage?
Yeah.
And what happened? Are you in trouble?
I don't know.
God, how could 3 days just get deleted like that? I mean, there must be something on that footage that someone didn't want anybody else to see.
You don't think I deleted it, do you?
of course not.
Okay. I mean, I know I have a reputation for being the town psychopath, but I'm reformed.
And if you're not, it will make a fantastic page in my scrapbook.
I am not sure how much longer I can handle this situation with Sheila.
Who set up the situation with Sheila in the first place?
No, don't even go there. You know how dangerous she is. Lauren and your son aren't safe, even if she's in prison.
Okay, why call me now?
I'm on a hunger strike, Michael.
Good! So what? Let her starve. Do the world a favor.
So mixed up. I just don't know what to do. I think about A all the time. I used to rag on JT for keeping secrets, but now I'm the one keeping secrets from him. I hate myself, Lily. Here I am living with JT, and I can't even stop thinking about Adrian. JT and I made love again last night. He's trying so hard to make things up to me. Just the more he tries, the worse I feel. I keep thinking about what it's like to kiss Adrian. How can I stay with JT when I feel this way about another guy? I'm late for my shift, so I'll see you later.
Yeah, I think I will stick around for some coffee.
Oh, maybe this was a bad idea.
Honey, you're doing just fine, and I'm right here with you. Come on.
Okay, then let's just get a table as close to the door as possible.
Lauren, these are taken. That's reserved, so that's our table right over there.
I'm not sure I can keep anything down.
Then we'll have a nice cup of mint tea. Now, come on. Come on.
Where are you?
So, did I frighten you?
No.
Will you tell me the truth about something?
What?
You really didn't delete the footage?
I told you, Jenna. No.
Well, what about our little romp in the coffee house? Did you do it then? By accident, maybe?
No. You were with me in the office. You saw what I deleted.
That means someone broke in and did it on their own.
Yeah, I know.
Someone with something to hide.
We didn't report the theft to the police or the insurance company.
My daughter insisted it would drive the thieves further underground.
You know what collectors can be like at this level, Mr. Arcadin.
And the thieves took only those two pieces.
We can't be sure if those particular items were targeted or if the thieves left the job unfinished.
It wasn't easy to get my hands on anything from the Goujon collection. And as I told you, I couldn't guarantee any of the...
I know. And I am so grateful, Mr. Arcadin, but this is my passion. It's not about the money. I mean, those pieces that you sold me, they were exquisite. And I've grown up around beautiful things. You know about my father's collection.
Who doesn't?
But those pieces, Mr. Arcadin, they were... I can't describe it. I want them back.
How can I help?
I'd like you to put the word out there that we are willing to buy those pieces back. No questions asked.
You know they can be anywhere on Earth right now.
That's why we called you.
I told my daughter the chances are that the pieces have already been smuggled out of the country.
Oh, I don't care. I want them back.
I can't guarantee I'll find anything.
But we would really appreciate your assistance, Miss Arcardin.
And what would my finder's fee be?
A flat fee plus a percentage.
I'll make inquiries.
Thank you.
Please find them for me, Mr. Arcardin. Please.
I'll be in touch.
I'll show you out.
You have a nice day, Mr. Arcardin. Problem is, once he puts out the word, things will become very dicey. I'm not so sure that I like the idea of you living here alone.
I'm not really worried about that. You two are the ones putting yourselves in danger.
This morning, I was going off on Kevin and Gloria about the ridiculous things they were doing. I'm the biggest idiot in the bunch.
There's no other way to keep Sheila in check.
I realize we have to do something, but I wish you'd thought this thing through.
There weren't a lot of options at the time, Michael.
I see only one of 4 scenarios happening, none of which make me happy.
We keep her locked up?
Until someone gets suspicious and realizes what we're doing.
What makes you think anyone will become suspicious?
Can you see me keeping this secret from Lauren for the next 50 years?
What are our other options?
My favorite, Sheila escapes.
She isn't getting out.
You've said that before. The sanitarium and the prison didn't stop her. That woman can walk through walls.
We weren't her jailers. We know all her tricks.
Believe me, if there's a way out of here, she will find it.
You know, letting her starve to death is sounding better every minute.
Unless you want to force feed her.
No, thank you. I suppose our third option is turning her in?
Not if we want to permanently keep her off the streets.
And ourselves out of prison?
We both know what the fourth option is.
No matter how we play this out, it's a losing proposition. Would you really kill her?
Watch fun for a sec.
Sure.
I'm just gonna run downstairs.
For what?
Well, I can't stop thinking about Carmen's murder. And that surveillance footage that's missing. I just want to get my scrapbook.
Your book on serial killers, you mean?
Yeah, I keep thinking about this professor chap, Cole Bell. You know, that information I read on the internet. I just want to check something out real quick.
Hey, Professor, what's up?
Hello, JT.
How's the new semester?
It's too early to tell. How's the PI business?
Oh, it's good. It's good. Seen Colleen lately?
Yeah, I saw her come in earlier.
Mind if I sit down?
Sure. Pull up a chair.
So, you want to play some basketball after breakfast?
I can't. I have a class.
Well, how about after class? Then I could really use the exercise.
Sounds good.
I think Fen should be up now. Do you think he's upset that I'm not there?
I think he's just fine.
You know, I forgot to tell Jana where the extra diapers are.
Jana will find them.
No, I really think I should go home.
All right, listen to me. Before you run out of here, I think you should get on the phone and call and see how he is.
Okay. Let's call.
Fenmore Baldwin's residence.
Kevin?
Hey, Lauren.
Did Fen wake up yet?
Yeah, he sure did. We're in the middle of a hot game of poker right now. This kid's taking me for everything.
Just like his father.
Yeah. Hey, do me a favor, stay out a little while longer so I can win my money back.
Listen, the reason I called is because I wanted Janet to know that the extra diapers
Are in the closet. Yeah, we already found him.
Is Fenn all right?
Yeah, he's fine. We're having a good time. And right when he's done with his bottle, I'm gonna teach him the fine points of mixing the perfect martini.
All right. Well, if you need anything.
Yeah, we'll call. Say bye, Mommy.
Bye.
Feel better?
Yeah.
Lauren, it's good for Finn to be around other people.
I know. I miss his face.
Sorry to interrupt.
Hey, what a nice surprise.
I was just at a breakfast meeting. I was on my way out, and I thought I'd stop by and say hi.
Well, I'm so glad you did. You remember my daughter-in-law, Lauren?
Yes, of course. How are you, Lauren?
How are you? Would you like to join us?
I don't want to intrude.
You can't. Come on. 1 cup.
Okay, 1 cup. I thought you might like to know. I've assigned a deputy DA to review all that material from Jabot. Thank you.
Did something happen at Chabot?
William is reopening the tainted cream case.
Really? I'm glad to hear that.
Some news, huh?
Yeah, Emma Gibson was my customer. She sampled the cream in my store.
Well, somebody from my office will be contacting you.
And I'm happy to do anything I can to help you. If someone is behind that, I hope they pay.
So we let Sheila starve.
She's bluffing. She has the survival instincts of a she-wolf.
Not if she thought it would help her get out of here.
Where are you going?
Grocery store. I'll be back.
Wait a... Damn you. Damn you for getting me involved in this.
Look, Michael, I've been doing this for months without you. I didn't ask you to follow me here.
No, the minute you withdrew from Devon's case, the minute...
Please, not that.
I deserve to know the truth. As soon as I started focusing on Brad Carlton, you ditched that case.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Conflict of interest. I didn't believe that crap the minute you told me. It wasn't because he worked at Newman's. You know something about Brad Carlton. You're not telling me. What is it? What do you know about him?
You could kidnap Brad and put him in a cell with me.
Shut up.
He'd make a fine playmate.
I said shut the hell up!
You don't know what you're missing.
We should get off this thing with Brad Carlton. He's not the only potential suspect. You know, I'm not even convinced you've turned over all your evidence.
Are you out of your mind?
You sure you don't have something that might clear Devon?
What are you accusing me of?
How far would you go, Michael? How far would you go to protect your brother? Hey, we all know his history, don't we?
You're way off base.
Am I? What are you holding back? Something that would serve your client, but incriminate your brother?
This little piggy went to the car show. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had a Yugo, but this little piggy had a Lamborghini, 6-speed, 10-cylinder, 18-degree crank pin, offset with dual-plate clutch and power vacuum brakes.
Look,
What?
Carmen's Murder. It's very similar to that book I read by Patricia Cornwall, Portrait of a Killer.
I never read it.
Didn't. It's absolutely brilliant. You know, serial killers often like to keep mementos of their victims. Some even draw pictures or take videos. Cornwall actually proved in her book that Jack the Ripper was really an English painter by the name of William Sickert.
Who's that?
Sickert was notorious for his paintings of naked prostitutes. He even did a painting of a man choking one. That sketch. The sketch that Corbell did of Colleen. He looked a lot like Carmen. Wait, Carmen was found on her side, right?
I wasn't at the murder scene, remember?
Well, Lily was. She told me.
Well, you asked Lily about Carmen's body?
Well, of course I did. Colleen was on her side in that drawing. Just like Carmen. Oh, God, what if this is Corbell's sick and twisted way of keeping a memento of killing Carmen without making it obvious?
How would Corbell even know Carmen in the first place?
Maybe they met at the coffee house.
Coffee, Professor?
No, thanks. I was just leaving.
Okay, coffee?
Yeah, sure.
Well, you better get ready for a trouncing. I'll see you later. Basketball court.
Oh, yeah, right on.
Bye, Colleen.
Bye, Professor. Didn't I just see you at home?
Well, I needed a cup of coffee.
Oh, but you usually go to the coffee house for
Well,
that.
not when my baby's working the morning shift. Hey, how do you make that uniform look so good? Huh?
William, I know you have the best intentions, and I'm very grateful. But if you reopen this case, it could backfire and be devastating for Jabot, and we don't need any more bad publicity.
I understand completely.
Thank you. Think about it. We start shining a spotlight on that terrible mess again, especially now that things are getting so much better.
I promise. The investigation will be very discreet. The press won't hear a word about it.
Oh, I just think it's great that you haven't given up.
I just don't think we should open old wounds.
I'll make it as painless as possible. I won't even bring up the subject again until we find out the person responsible.
No. Please don't do that. I want you to keep me up to date on everything you find out.
This one is the more recognizable of the two pieces.
Put a mark on the crate.
Let us hope that Mr. Cotton does his job, and if he does, then by this afternoon, it'll be all over the internet.
The real question is whether you and Brad will make convincing fences. I really hope you can pose as low-life crooks. Because you two have no idea who you might attract once word gets out there that you have pieces from the Grosjean collection for sale.
My concern is that we attract the right person. My God, this is a beautiful piece. Whoever owns Reliquary has to be drawn to the pieces we're fencing.
Why don't you get me a radio? Or a TV?
Read a book. Oh, that made a better movie.
What time is it?
You have a plane to catch.
Paul's been gone a long time.
Yeah. There's a long line at the supermarket checkout. What do you care?
I feel bad for you. I'm sure you have better things to do than babysit me all day.
And you're concerned about my well-being. Touching.
And Paul's not back. Maybe Paul isn't as trustworthy as you'd like to believe.
Trust this. The only reason you're still alive is because Paul knows you're here. Look at you. Look at this place. You're a freak, an aberration of nature.
I will take great pleasure in slitting your throat one day.
You two have a nice little chat while I was gone?
Yeah, delightful. Causing a bit of trouble, though.
I wouldn't expect anything else. Little groceries for you.
You forgot I'm on a hunger strike.
Play nice.
Give me incentive. Buy me a television. I'm bored.
Hands.
Aren't you handcuffing him?
So I can go and leave the groceries.
Because I'm a menace to society, right?
Hands. You know the drill.
My cooperating days are over.
I may need your help with this.
Oh, yeah, great. I'll wrestle her to the ground while you carry in the groceries.
Sheila, don't be difficult.
I'll show you difficult.
Okay. You tackle her. I'll carry in the groceries.
Sometimes a single person tries to cruise our membership for a date.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
What do you do when that happens?
Gently remind them that most of us don't want a date. We're grieving over a lost loved one. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Yes, William Bardwell.
It's amazing what some women will do for a date.
I guess so.
Okay, I'll be right there. I've got to get to the office.
Oh, no. Please, coffee's on me.
All right, thank you.
My pleasure. It's nice to see you again.
You too, thank you. I'll be in touch soon on that other matter.
Thank you, William. Goodbye.
He's a very nice man. And he certainly likes you.
Why would you say that?
Why else would he reopen the Chabot case? Unless he was doing it for you.
So aren't you bored taking another class from Professor Corbell?
No, he's a great teacher. Hey, I finally got my last paper back from him. I got an A.
Hey, I'm not surprised.
Man, I wish I could sleep like that.
That's why they call it sleeping like a baby.
Where'd you get that picture of the professor?
From the press kit I got at the benefit. It's going right there.
So when do you think we'll hear from Mr. Arcadon?
That is anyone's guess. But considering what I offered him, I don't think it'll take too long.
Well, in the meantime, I need to wrap up a few details. Here's some light reading material before we go.
What's this?
General information on the Grosjean collection. What we'll need to know if we're going to pull this off.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
If she doesn't want the food, don't give it to her.
We need to get the shank from her.
Why risk it?
Put the shank down, Sheila.
You want the shank? Come get it.
Put it down. Put it down now.
I want you to come get it if you want it.
Why are you making things so difficult?
Because I have nothing to lose.
Next on The Young and the Restless.
It was a close call, but I got Ashley out of town before she could do any real damage.
Wise decision.
I'd have a hell of a lot more respect for you if you just say it.
We've got to do something. So we better get busy and figure a way out of this.
Tonight, prepare yourself for the ugliest half hour on TV. Join the editors of People magazine for a look back at Ugly Betty's most beautiful moments. Tonight at midnight, only on SoapNet.